Welcome to the Stoic Path. Today, we delve into a powerful secret from the great Stoic philosopher Seneca that can help us eliminate fear and anxiety forever. Imagine waking up each day with a profound sense of clarity and confidence, free from the weight of worry. Sounds enticing, right? That's the promise of Seneca's wisdom. To unpack this, let's first understand the nature of fear itself. Have you ever felt that tightness in your chest before a big presentation, or the gnawing uncertainty before making a major life decision? Fear is a universal emotion. It haunts us all. But here's the catch. What if I told you that fear isn't just something you face, but something you can understand and master? Seneca, born in ancient Rome, faced his own share of dangers and uncertainties. He knew too well that fear could paralyze the mind and distort our reality. He famously said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This speaks volumes to our modern experience. How often do we allow our minds to run wild with negative scenarios? The first step in Seneca's secret to conquering fear is to scrutinize our thoughts. By examining the origins of our fears, we can often find that what we dread is merely a figment of our imagination. For instance, if you're anxious about a conversation, ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? More often than not, the answer is far less threatening than our initial fears suggest. Picture yourself standing at a precipice, peering down into a dark abyss. The fear of falling grips you. But what if you take a step back, observe the landscape, and recognize that the ground is firm beneath your feet? That's precisely how Seneca encourages us to approach fear, by stepping back, analyzing, and realizing the power we hold over our own perceptions. Now let's take a moment to connect this ancient wisdom with our modern lives. We live in a world filled with constant stimuli. Social media comparison, job pressures, and personal expectations bombard us daily. In such an environment, it's all too easy to let fear take the reins. But it's essential to remember Seneca's challenge. Are we allowing our fears to dictate our actions? One way to push through this self-imposed limitation is through practical exercises. Seneca advocated for what we now call negative visualization, the practice of vividly imagining the worst-case scenario. This might sound counterproductive, but consider it. By facing our fears head-on, we reduce their power. Imagine losing your job. Picture it in great detail. What would that mean for you? By embracing this reality, we find a strange comfort in preparedness. We're no longer afraid of the unknown because we've mentally traversed through it. On that note, let's discuss emotional freedom, the ultimate goal of managing fear. Emotional freedom isn't about suppressing our feelings, it's about acknowledging and harnessing them. Seneca teaches that we have the ability to choose our responses to fear. As he stated, a good character, when established in virtue, is not disturbed by the gusts of fortune. When we cultivate virtue, we create an emotional armor against anxiety. Consider journaling as a tool for emotional freedom. Writing down your fears creates a safe space for exploration and reflection. You're not just identifying the fear, you're disassembling it. This practice echoes back to Seneca, who often wrote about the importance of self-examination and reflection. Embrace this Stoic exercise, and you'll find that fear loses its grip. As we wrap up this exploration of Seneca's lessons, it's important to reflect on how we can implement this wisdom into our daily lives. Start by identifying a fear that holds you back. Write it down. Analyze it. Use negative visualization to confront the worst-case scenario. Then transform that fear into a motivating force, something that propels you forward rather than holds you back. Remember, the journey toward emotional freedom is ongoing. Seneca reminds us that growth is a process, not a destination. As you embark on this path, keep his words close. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. Embrace what you have, acknowledge your fears, and step boldly into the future. Before you go, take a moment to reflect. What fear will you conquer today? And if you found value in this exploration of Seneca's secret, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more philosophical wisdom on the Stoic path. Until next time, remember, your fears do not define you. Your response to them does.